Ada resident Amy Melton wanted to build a home that she and her family could live in after her daughter graduated high school. Melton's daughter Brittany has developmental disabilities and will need a full-time caretaker once she finishes high school. Melton hoped to be Brittany's full-time caretaker and live in the home.
When she gets out of school, she can't be left at home for me to work, so I'll be home caring for her.
She applied for a low-income housing grant, but said she saw repeated problems with the home's construction and has since filed a lawsuit, alleging the home that was built is not livable.
This brick right here, this whole rickety thing, this is the third time that this has been done. And even with this third time, it looks like fifth graders or third graders did it. That rafter right there, there's a large crack in it. And if you get close enough, you can see it comes like within a quarter inch of the whole thing being cracked completely across. When they was installing the cabinet, I was standing back there and just watching them, and he's told them, okay, screw it. And there was one guy underneath, and he started screwing. I said, wait, it needs to go up on the left side. It's got a big gap there. And he started cussing at me and telling me that he makes his cabinets level and plumb and square, and he can't help it that if the ceiling's off or the wall's off, that his has to be together because he can't go changing all of his stuff. And I said, but there's a gap there. And he said, ain't nobody gonna see that, just you. And they had options of natural cut stone or saw cut stone. And I asked Mario, I said, does it matter? And he says, it no matter, whichever you want. So I got natural cut, but when they made cuts to put it in, this should have been to the inside, over here where you can't see it. But instead, I have natural cut and saw cut rock. And there's this whole misconception that I'm wanting something for nothing, or in fact, I've been accused of going over budget because I wanted extra things, which the extra things consisted mostly everything extra has been for Brittany's sake.
Carolyn Hill, the housing director at Tri-County Self-Help Housing Program, could not comment on Melton's specific case, but said she stood by the integrity of the program for low-income people who otherwise wouldn't be able to build a home.
Basically what everybody's accusing of wanting extras for the house was because we have a child with disabilities, and not everybody who has a home from USDA or Tri-County built home has children with disabilities. So you have just a normal house for most folks, where ours required a few things that were different in order to accommodate a child with disabilities.